Hi there, good evening to you. It's good to be with you. This is your last chance at our pick of the day. Now, if you haven't seen the pick of the day, it's so important. Now, I've got to tell you that what you've got is BioSkin. BioSkin is a product... Well, hang on. I won't tell you. Watch this. We've got a clip. You just have a look and see what people are going to say about BioSkin. So it's not coming from us. It's actually coming from you. This is the important thing. So let's sit back together and have a look and see what people say about BioSkin and what it's done for them.
I think about 3 days after I used it, I began to see results.
Right.
And now it's all cleared up.
Yeah.
It's just gone from bad to good to better.
I used this for a week, and only at night, and it cleared it up completely.
I had psoriasis for the last 8 years.
Uh-huh.
And used this last month when I saw it on Ideal World.
Yeah.
And I must say it's cleared up on my arms, back and knees 100%.
I bought it a few months back from you.
Right.
I suffer with athlete's foot and splits between my toes.
Yeah.
I've been to the doctors hundreds of times. I get all sorts of different creams and ointments, and nothing seems to work. And I've got to say, this is brilliant.
But certainly what I can tell you from personal experience, and I've seen it myself, this stuff, it's worked for my dad, and I'm going to use it for my lad now. And thanks for bringing it to market, really.
No, I put it to the test, and I wouldn't dream of endorsing anything easily. I'm not that sort of person, but this is almost a miracle cure for me.
And they've tried him with 6 different creams and steroid cream, and nothing has worked. Now, I ordered this, and I tried this overnight, and the next day, the whole eczema was completely gone.
I've tried other creams and they've not worked. It's always come back, but no, it has proven to be very good and it's clearing up.
I'm so glad. Now, when it comes to the itch, how soon does it stop your itch?
Just within minutes. It really is very, very quick, yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You've been using BioSkin.
And I used BioSkin, and I have very little tiny, minuscule bits left on my lower legs. Other than that, I am totally free.
And it's actually been the best birthday present I've ever had because I'm completely clear.
So I would please say to people, if you have anybody with a bad skin, acne skin, or boils, please try this. Because it does work, and I'm not paid to say this, it works.
BioSkin is the most amazing treatment. Now, it's the easiest thing on earth to use. Let me show you how easy this is to use. It's totally, totally natural. This is all you have to do, just spray it on. Now, in here, you won't find any steroids, any cortisones, any antibiotics, any hormones. You won't even find any alcohol. None of those are in there. Now, BioSkin is anti-itch, it's antiviral, it's antifungal, and it's antibacterial. It is something that is so special. If you suffer, or have suffered, or occasionally suffer from urticaria, dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, latex allergies, because there's so much latex used in industry at the moment. There's 2 different serious sorts of allergies to latex. There's also the general skin injuries. It's got essential oils, it's got Dead Sea minerals, it's got 16 minerals, you've got trace elements. There's so much in here. Now, let me show you this little girl. This is a 5-year-old little girl, and her name is Danielle. Now, I know that every time this little girl sat down, she must have been in agony. Or any time anybody tried to rub cream on this open flesh must have made the little tyke cry her eyes out. Absolutely cry her eyes out. Sitting on a chair, can you imagine how painful that is? Here's another BioSkin success story. This is really going to make you smile. Beautiful, healthy, plumptious skin, and I just think it's so incredible. Now, obviously, this is really bad. Bless her heart. You can see there's still a tiny little patch left up here, but we are only talking a very short period of time in the scheme of things, because this little girl, Danielle, had suffered for most of her 5 years of her life. And you know what happens. If you know children that have eczema, you know that their skin almost becomes like paper, and it's so virulent, it drives them crazy. Try this, please try this. Now, in here, you've got 13 vitamins. You've got A, C, E, P, H, H, B5, K, B6, B9, B1, B2, B3 and F. There's no steroids, no cortisones, no antibiotics, no hormones, no alcohol. It's antiviral, antifungal, it's anti-itch and it's antibacterial. Now it's got tea tree, it's got manuka, it's got lavender, it's got rosemary, it's got aloe vera and Dead Sea minerals. Now what does this do for you? How about if this could take the itch out of the cycle for you in minutes? Wouldn't that be incredible? Now you can see we've got two different strengths here. Now maximum, this is the strength for most of us. This is probably the strength for you and me. Sensitive is for hypersensitive skins, and also babies. This has actually been developed to help with so many problems, and so many people are telling us overnight they feel better. Within minutes the itch stops. Within days it's amazing. Within weeks it's incredible. Now this is Mark Fender. This is Mark Fender's hand. I just know that opening that hand must be agony. Pushing that hand in a bowl of water must be agony. Getting vinegar or salt or anything splashed on this hand must be agony. That's dermatitis, and dermatitis that Mark, this gentleman, had had for 35 years. Now these are the prescriptions that Mark had to take, had to fill. So there's the prescriptions there. Now we know that steroids thin the skin. We know they're things that you'd never want to use on your face. But if you had this, wouldn't you do absolutely anything to make it work? Well, this is one BioSkin success story, and this success story was in just a matter of weeks. That's the same hand. That's Mark's hand. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can take his word for it, because we've got a clip of Mark himself calling in and speaking to our waters. So just have a look at this.
Tried this spray, and to be honest, I was very pessimistic, because I've tried so many things, so many creams, antihistamine tablets.
Well, we've got just some of your obviously your prescriptions here.
Oh,
how much is that costing you a month?
Well, I mean, an incredible amount. I mean, honestly, the £6 of prescription, isn't it? So, you know, you have to look at that, and what you saw there is probably not going to last a month, because I have it pretty bad. I've had it since, you know, I've had it 35 years. So you can, you know, I've gone through some serious money. But worse than that, of course, is the
pain and discomfort.
Yeah, I mean, it's been terrible, because it's prevented me from doing so much.
Absolutely, yeah. But that is the result, yeah?
Yes, I mean, you know, when I met Dr. Sheil, I've got to say, you know, it really was a godsend. You know, I tried this, and I was so pessimistic about it. I decided to take pictures. Being in the graphics game, I thought, well, why not? And, you know, the results are there to be seen.
Can you imagine going from that to that in a matter of weeks? Now, there's no way on earth you can overdose on BioSkin. It's not possible to overdose on BioSkin. You could spray this every half hour in the day and you still wouldn't overdose. It's all natural ingredients, but natural ingredients that combine together have a special bioactivity. More importantly, you're getting something that could mean the end of pain for some people. The minute you start to feel an itch, the minute it starts to come back, all you do is spray straight away. Spray it, you gently rub it in, and it will help nourish, protect, and moisturise. It's even incredibly good for the skin. It really is. Now, sunburn, windburn, nettle rash, anything to stop the itch and help the skin repair. Now, these bioactive ingredients are not topical. They don't just sit on the skin. They actually go through the epidermis, the dermis, and to the hyper. These are active biological products. Now, they are incredible. It's got a 2-year shelf life. 2 years. There's no steroids, there's no cortisones, There's no hormones, there's no alcohol. We know that steroids thin the skin. You can use BioSkin on your face. The only thing they say don't do is spray it in your eyes. You can use it in your mouth. You can use it for ulcers. You can use it for sore throats. I mean, there's so much. If you've got eczema or psoriasis in your ears, then pop it in with a cotton bud. If you've got allergy patches around the eyes, do it with your fingers. Just tap it on with your fingers, and you can tap it on as many times as you want. I think it's incredible. I want you to try it. I want you to have one in your medicine cabinet all the time.